Hey Internet. It seems like YouTube has been around for a while, right? Just last year they celebrated their 10-year anniversary, and it's very common to hear creators marveling about how long they've been on the platform. There's definitely a respect for the old school YouTubers who have been making content basically since this whole thing started. But how much do we really understand about YouTube? The site itself has put up tons of tips and tricks on how to make your content better, how to reach a larger audience, how to engage more with your viewers. The Creator Studio is full of lessons on these topics. YouTube has even released several iterations of a playbook full of advice and strategies. So somehow, people have tried to make sense of how this site full of cat videos and music videos and people standing in their bedroom talking to a camera works. So sure, we have formulas on what makes videos successful, how to maximize your viewership, which thumbnails tend to work best. But how do you explain how watching a creator feels like watching an old friend? How do you explain the desire to put your personal details into a comment thread? How do you explain creating a group of friends based on who or what you watch online? I've spent a lot of time over the past couple months talking about how exciting it has been to become a part of the communities here on YouTube. This experience here on the platform has been like nothing else that I've done in my entire life, and I've devoted many hours to trying to make sense of it all. This project that I'm calling UsTube is a result of all that. With this project, I want to look at YouTube communities, but I want to focus on their impact at an individual level. How are these communities changing people's lives? I want to talk to both viewers and creators about the characteristics of a successful community and why these characteristics equate with success. And what does success in this context even mean? Over the next several weeks, I will be releasing videos on this topic, starting with an in-depth discussion about my experience with community on YouTube. But in order to make this project interesting and to widen the scope beyond my own experiences, I need your help. I would like to create a few focus groups of people with whom I can discuss these topics further. These groups will help me guide the focus of this project and maybe even help me come up with angles that I hadn't thought of before. Ideally, I would conduct interviews with people in groups or individually over video chat, but I'm open to text-based interviews as well. If you are interested in being a part of one of these focus groups, I will link a Google Form survey down below for you to fill out. After this really short survey, I will contact you about how to participate in these groups. I'm specifically looking for individuals who consider themselves to be a part of one or several communities on YouTube, whether it be communities of a larger creator, communities around a specific topic, or even communities that you've created yourself. If this is something that interests you, go ahead and click that link down in the description, fill out the survey, and I will be in contact. If you're not interested in being in the focus group, but you want to share a story or an idea, or if you'd be willing to participate in other surveys about this topic later on, let me know down in the comments. I hope you find YouTube communities as endlessly interesting and as complex as I do, or at least I hope that you feel that way by the end of this series. I look forward to learning more about them and to meeting new people along the way. Stay tuned to see what happens. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.